Hello. I'm going to the Thruway Bus to Bakersfield today.
Okay, it'll be right behind you through the baggage room, out to the left, it pulls up in the back.
Okay, do I need to check in or anything?
With the bus driver.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm at Los Angeles Union Station, home to Amtrak and Metro lines and all kinds of stuff. It's hopping on a Saturday morning here. It's about 8:45 maybe a.m. and I'm going to take the San Joaquins train service, Amtrak service from Los Angeles to San Francisco, but not really. Taking a bus, a throughway bus from here to Bakersfield for a couple hours, and then I'm catching the train there, going not quite to San Francisco because Amtrak does not go directly to the city, it goes to Emeryville. It's my first time on a throughway bus. Let's go see how this process works. So the buses are out here kind of in the west part of the station, not near the trains and not near the Patsuras Transit Center on the east side. It's a whole different thing just for Amtrak. See? Amtrak buses, arrivals, departures. My bus is 9:25. I've got a 9:25 bus.
And you can take the 9:15 to which together at the same time. We go to the same place, we fit in the same train. If you want to hop on.
All right, yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
That's why I took my birth certificate out, and they were going to give me an ID with Chavez, but I didn't have an address.
I got my phone lights on. See you later. Thank you, man. We have Wi-Fi on board. It should be Amtrak guest, and the password is Amtrak 2023 all lowercase. We also do have a bathroom just in case. It's in the middle of the bus downstairs, and we should be all good. No smoking, no drinking. And if you have any music or videos playing, please use your headphones for the sake of the person sitting next to you. That's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Enjoy the ride.
I was pleasantly surprised that the bus went through all these super scenic mountains, all swirling with mist between Los Angeles and San Joaquin Valley.
Let me hold you for a minute.
Okay, the bus ride is over. We're in Bakersfield. It's a nice little station. It's about 45 minutes till the train actually leaves. I'm gonna go inside the station and see what it looks like. I don't know if I have to check in and get a seat assigned or if I just get on the train and get my own seat. Kind of hoping for a window seat on the east side if I could. So here's the station. Hello. Just wanted to ask about the San Joaquins. I have a ticket. How do I choose a seat? Do I just
You
choose?
can find any seat you want.
There's no-
They don't allow you to sit is inside the lounge car where they serve the food. You
Okay,
can't make
so it's
that your
just
permanent seat.
everything is first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any door they open. And
Do you
we
know
usually
when-
open the doors about 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Okay, thanks. The train pulled in and it looked like we'd be leaving on time. I walked past the crowds to the end of the train to hopefully get the seat I wanted.
Now boarding on the upper level for general seating, lower level seats are for senior citizens and ADA passengers only.
Success! I'm on the right side of the train where the sun won't be shining in my face all afternoon.
To the Bay Area, making all regularly scheduled stops: Wasco, Corcoran, Hanford, Fresno, Madera, Merced, Turlock, Modesto, Stockton, Antioch, Martinez, Richmond, Emeryville, and Oakland. This is a final call. Doors are closing. Restrooms can be found downstairs in every single coach car. Cars 1 and 2 are in the front. Cars 4 and 5 in the other coach cars in the rear. The center of the train is car number 3. There's a cafe in that car upstairs. Listen for the announcement from the attendant, then it'll be open and serving. The cafe is specifically for customers purchasing food and beverage. It will be this way the duration of the trip. You may enter the cafe without any of your own personal belongings, none of your own food or beverage. Keep your bags in the coach cars. That's an FDA rule, and they inspect all the time. We do not want to get caught off guard with anybody bringing their personal items in the cafe here. Free Wi-Fi also on board. Look for the Wi-Fi titled Your Train. Please have those tickets out, folks. Lastly, review the safety instruction card in a seat back pocket. Have a good trip today, and we're northbound train 715. Thank you.
Okay, we just left Bakersfield, so this train takes 6 hours from here to Emeryville. So we're scheduled to arrive at Emeryville about 6:15 tonight. The route is split into kind of a Y shape, so we go up to Stockton, California, and then it splits there, and part of it goes to Sacramento, but the other part of the Y is what I'm doing. It curls around, goes to Emeryville, and finally to Oakland. I'm going to Emeryville. It's really nice, it's really clean, it's really quiet so far. They tell us that we're going to be picking up lots more passengers in each station. When I checked the website this morning on Amtrak, it said this was 90% full. So I may have someone again sitting next to me, but I got a good window seat like I wanted because not that many people got on at Bakersfield. So what I expect today is a great kind of straight ride right up through the Central Valley of California. Lots of big fields, big agricultural fields. Hopefully it'll get a little bit sunnier. I think it's scheduled to, and so I think it's going to be quite a lovely ride on this train. They seem to be having issues getting started though.
We're going to wait and see if this light gets back on the dispatcher's radar. If not, then I have to go do extra work and go out there and throw one of the switches just to make sure that everything's lined properly. Yeah, folks, so once this freight train completely gets out of the way, we'll find out or not if we're going to sit here for a couple extra minutes and I'll get out and throw a switch. So, just going to see what happens here. Thank you. Here we go. All right, thank you, folks. First stop at Wasco in about 25 to 30 minutes.
According to Amtrak's website, the train was already running 20 minutes late, but they were still predicting an arrival to Emeryville 7 minutes early. Alright, we just left Wasco Station. We're a little bit behind, but time to go check out the cafe car. What is a snack box?
So it's got chips, cookies, nuts, and a protein bar.
Oh, wow. Maybe later.
It's a nice little mishmash.
That might be like a late afternoon thing.
Okay, what can I get again?
I get a pizza with a Diet Coke.
Okay. All right, it's going to be $7.25.
Can I eat in my seat or here?
Yes.
Okay.
Either or. Thank you.
Okay, have not yet had an Amtrak pizza ever in my life, I don't think. So here's my chance. Pizza and a Diet Coke. And look at this great little cubbyhole alcove thing I found to sit in. This is a really cool lounge car. Bit chewy. Microwave pizza. But it's okay. Not sure I'd recommend the pizza. I think the hamburger or the hot dog that they sell in the cafe, both of those would be a little better. But maybe it's just because I don't like thick crust pizza. I prefer thin crust. And that one was just real thick, chewy crust with kind of this half-hearted slime on top. But it tasted like pizza and it filled me up. So in case you are not from California and you don't know the geography here and don't know anything just like me, here's what I've learned about this area. So here's where we are. Central Valley is this long north-south valley in Central California. It's real big. North of Sacramento, it's called Sacramento Valley. South of it is called San Joaquins Valley. That's why this is the San Joaquins train service. To the east are the Sierra Nevada mountains, and to the west are the coastal mountains. Right now I can see the coastal mountains a little bit way off in the distance, the edge of the valley. So that's where we are in the world. Now, as far as where we are in the seat, let's look at the amenities here in the seat. There's a power adapter, and it does work. There's a cool footrest. Although, as far as I can tell, there's no way to actually recline the seat. A handy little net in case you want to put your notebook or your nerdy little printout of the schedule in it. So the tray folds down. It's a real big tray. Not the cleanest, but it's big and wide. I guess you could put your laptop there and do some work, although the train's kind of jittering back and forth. It'd be hard to type anything. A little place so your drink doesn't slide around. And an armrest. Everything you need.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next stop is Hanford, coming up in just a few minutes. Here at Hanford, we're going to be greeted with about 60 new passengers. And once we get to the stop after that at Fresno, it looks like we'll be back to the same amount of passengers we have now. So for the next 30 minutes or so, we might get a little cozy. It's really not too busy of a train today. We usually work this every Saturday. But for the next stop, we will be. So please free up any seats. Keep the aisleways clear for all passengers to easily move throughout the train. And if you're leaving us at Hanford, have a good weekend. Be prepared. Make your way down to a lower level mini coach car.
The train did indeed get livelier in Hanford, but we were catching up to the schedule.
she is?
Down if you're on the phone. Use your headphones to it, or I guess you can use the phone device. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes, we'll be arriving in Fresno. And Modesto, Stockton, Martinez, Emeryville, Oakland. We're making more stops than that, but we are heading north. This is your northbound train, Amtrak 715. General seating is on the upper level, lower level is for senior citizens. And 88.
Just left Fresno. I gotta say, so far I've not been inspired by the towns we've been passing through. They just seem kind of smashed and defeated and neglected and kind of run down. I have, however, been getting a kick out of the kind of unrehearsed and casual nature of the announcements on board here. Anyway, speaking of casual and unrehearsed, let's go downstairs and look at the bathrooms, because when you're on public transportation, you want to look at the bathroom, right? You want to see the facilities, right? No? Just me? Well, I do. Let's go see it. Small but functional. It's got everything you need. It's tight space, but it's typical Amtrak bathroom. This one's pretty clean. I do not think the door is locked. I couldn't get the door to lock, or I just didn't understand it, but it didn't seem to lock. So I'm holding it here while I do this video now. Let's go back up to the seat. Okay, we're a ways north of Fresno now, and I can finally see the Sierra Nevada range to the east. We'll have a few minutes to step off the train. If you'd like to take a walk, it's a refreshing, beautiful day out here. Walk up and down the platform, get a little exercise. This will be our one fresh air break. If you're going to smoke, just please do so 20 feet away from any open door. Do not venture off. Stay on the platform. Listen for that all aboard. Merced station in a few minutes. Merced. Just so you know, you can sign up for my free email newsletter, and each week I'll send you travel news and background information and a link to the newest video before it's actually published on YouTube. And special thanks to my patrons on Patreon who are supporting this channel and my travel videos. If you would like to join up for as little as $1 a month, you can help give me a vote of confidence for the surprisingly intense work that it takes to make all these videos. Especially thanks to Omeyer, Ray Nichols, and Will Phillips. And now back to the show. All right, we've got a smoke break here, fresh air stop here in Merced, California. This is the only fresh air stop on the whole route. So it's about exactly halfway along the route, so time for a report from the first half. It has been mostly cloudy, despite what's going on right here in my face. It's been mostly cloudy the whole time, but the fields have been really cool, like the different agricultural fields. There's these different types of trees or bushes or plants or whatever, and they're all a little bit different. Sometimes they're like one little plant stuck to a little stake. Sometimes it's different kinds of trees or bushes. Sometimes the bushes have like platforms next to them where a bunch of things have been harvested. They're laying out to dry in the sun or whatever. Sometimes it's a field of cows or horses or something, so it's really cool. The towns are sometimes kind of cute and quaint, usually kind of run down. Don't know what that means, but that's just what I've noticed.
Oh, that's a nice camera.
Yeah. So like if you're like showing the thing, you go doo-doo-doo. It spins around and shows back here.
Nice.
Just cool.
Thank you and welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Have your tickets out, please, for conductors. We'll be coming through the entirety of the train.
By now, the train was quiet again. I sat and thought that compared to the multi-day long-distance Amtrak trips I've recently taken, the San Joaquins seemed super cheap. There's no business class, there's no roomette or sleepers or anything on this train, so it's only coach seats. When I checked this morning, it was $64, but when I got mine, it was like $50.50, proof that the earlier you buy your ticket, the better price you get. And then the final piece of news, curiosity got the best of me. Snack pack. $5.50, only available on the San Joaquins and the Capital Corridor. And what's in it? Original salsitas. Alright. Famous Amos chocolate chip cookies. All natural gourmet walnuts, banana. Right. And a mini snack size energy bar. So I'm going to choose the mini bar, or the mini snack bar. And what do you think? Place your bets now. That's right. The salsitas. Okay, I got some facts for you about the San Joaquin service. The whole route that I'm taking
Hey, ladies
today.
and gentlemen, Modesto coming up around the corner. If Modesto is your station stop, make your way to the lower level.
Is 315 miles. It takes 6 hours to go what I'm doing. It only takes 5 hours if you're going to Sacramento. The top speed is 79 miles an hour. The average speed for this route is about 52 miles an hour. There are 16 stations total. I'm seeing 14 of them on my way because I'm not going all the way to Oakland. There are 6 a day in either direction, except one of those in each direction every day doesn't go to Oakland. It only goes to Sacramento. So the history of trains through the Central Valley is actually pretty interesting. Like pre-Amtrak, there were several. There was the Owl service, there was the Valley Flyer, there was the San Joaquin Delight. In Southern Pacific, there was the Golden Gate from Santa Fe. In 1974, Amtrak began something called San Joaquin. It was basically a revival of the Golden Gate, so it's just what it is today. Oakland, between Oakland and Bakersfield, with buses to LA and to San Francisco. And at some point, they added a Sacramento leg. Today, it's managed by something called the San Joaquin Joint Powers Authority, a fun-loving sounding organization, and it's operated by Amtrak. Now, there's some confusion about whether this train is called San Joaquin or San Joaquins. The answer is, it used to be San Joaquin, now it is officially San Joaquins, but you'll still see references to both. as to why it's plural, which really makes no sense because there's one San Joaquin Valley, so why would it be plural? The SJJPA, the San Joaquin Joint Powers Authority website, actually has an FAQ page and it addresses this very question, quote, meant to feel more inclusive of the whole San Joaquin Valley. Now, I've been an English teacher for a number of years, and I don't know everything about English, but this makes no sense whatsoever to me. It's like saying, I like all the different people in Tennessee, so I like Tennessees. One of the things you see when you ride trains around is a lot of graffiti. It's so much fun to read. Can somebody explain who does it? Why? Why freight trains? Is it people that are hopping the freight trains illegally into getting around? Because that's not that much of a thing anymore, is it? Like random English words. I just saw some Thai graffiti. I'm pretty sure it was Thai characters from Thailand. Who ended up in a rail yard or whatever and spray painted Thai characters on an American freight train car?
In 30 minutes, Stockton is your transportation point from Stockton via the bus. The bus will take you up to Sacramento and Davis, Lodi, other cities up towards that way. So next stop, Stockton, big stop. Thank you very much for riding with us here. This is Stockton, big bus connection transfer point. Make your way directly over to the buses. All right, this is it, folks. Doors are closing. You got to get onto any open door.
Stations left, and in this area, these stations here are served by a lot of Amtrak trains. So not only the San Joaquins, but also the California Zephyr out to Chicago, and the Coast Starlight up to Seattle, and the Capitol Corridor, which runs in this area. So a lot of Amtrak activity on this section of track. And the scenery at my side is unrelentingly industrial and rail yard related. It's not picturesque, but it is photogenic. It is very compelling looking. Over here on the other side, you see these distant, very lovely golden hills. I guess it's part of the coastal range. quite nice. I like both. Very, very different, but I like both. And what this part of the route does, it's not really north anymore. It curves around to the west and then south to Emeryville and Oakland. So for a lot of the rest of the route, for the next hour and a half, we're going to be right next to the water or near the water. This is the waters of various bays that are really off of the San Francisco Bay. This is the water of the bay, the Bay Area.
Park Santa Rosa towards the upper North Bay. And Martinez is also Martinez. So this is Martinez. Have a good Saturday night.
All right, here we are, Emeryville, famous in my world as the Amtrak gateway to San Francisco. But I'm not going to San Francisco. I actually have a hotel room here in Emeryville. But for now, I'm going to go inside the station here and look around a little bit. And here's the other side of the station. Pretty simple station, very nice, very pleasant, very clean, very small. It's got a nice little cafe in it, or like a snack bar counter thing. But I'm gonna go find my hotel, which is called Sonesta, and it's a few blocks away. So let's go see what the streets around the station are like. And what's better than arriving at San Francisco, staying here in Emeryville, and looking across the bay to San Francisco all evening. So thank you for joining me on the Amtrak San Joaquins service. I'm going to find dinner somewhere here and think about all that's happened today. The bus ride through those misty mountains and the train ride through the agricultural heartland of California and the sort of dilapidated little communities which full of character, and then the amazing and unexpected kind of finale going around the water and seeing the sunset over the water over San Francisco Bay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.